You are not here by accident. It is not a coincidence that you are hearing this message today. This moment, this very moment, is one of divine timing. Everything that happens to you, everything you experience, is designed to lead you to a deeper understanding of who you really are. You are more than just a body, more than just a collection of experiences. You are far greater than that. You are consciousness, and you are God, manifesting in human form. Many of you think that life is something happening to you, that you are a victim of circumstances, of luck, of fate. But that is not the truth. You are the creator of your reality. Every experience you have, every person you meet, every event that takes place in your life is a result of your own imagination. It is all you. The life you see before you is a reflection of the thoughts, feelings, and assumptions you hold within yourself. Nothing comes to you by chance. Everything is drawn to you because of who you are being. I want to remind you of something very important. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. Now I ask you, what is this Word? The Word is your desire, your imagination, your inner conversations. Everything begins with a thought, a feeling, a belief. When you have a desire, that is the Word being spoken within you. Your desire is not just a fleeting thought. It is a prophecy of what you are capable of becoming. But many of you, when you feel desire, begin to question it. You begin to doubt whether you are worthy of it, or whether it is possible for you. You look around at your current circumstances, at the evidence in the 3D world, and you say, how can this be? There is no evidence that what I want is coming to me. But I tell you, the 3D world has no power over you. What you see in the physical world is simply a reflection of your past thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. It is not a predictor of your future. If you want to change your life, you must change your inner world. The law of assumption teaches us that what we assume to be true, we experience. If you assume that you are poor, that you are unloved, that you are unsuccessful, then that is what you will continue to experience. But if you assume that you are wealthy, that you are loved, that you are successful, then that is what you will experience. The outer world always conforms to the inner world. You might be asking yourself, how can I believe or assume something when there's no evidence of it in the real world? This is a common question, and it's completely understandable. After all, we are often taught to rely on what we can see, hear, and touch. But here's where faith plays a big role. Faith is not about what you can see in the moment. It's about believing in something that hasn't shown up yet, but knowing deep down that it exists. It's the belief in things unseen, trusting that what you want is already there, even if you can't see it yet. Faith is a powerful force. It allows you to believe that your desires exist in the invisible, waiting to show up in your life. Think of faith like a bridge between the world of imagination and the physical world. Everything you see around you today once existed in someone's mind before it became real. The house you live in, the phone you use, even the chair you're sitting on. These things were once just ideas. Someone believed in them before they appeared in the real world. This is how faith works. It is the conviction that what you desire already exists, even if it's not visible to you yet. When you desire something like health, wealth, love, or success, it first exists in your imagination. You may not see it right away, but that doesn't mean it's not there. Your job is to hold on to the belief that it already belongs to you. This is what it means to assume your desire is already yours. You need to act as if it's already a reality in your mind, even if your outer world hasn't shown any signs of it yet. Here's an important point. The world around you must eventually reflect your inner beliefs. When you assume something with strong faith, and you persist in that assumption, the world has no choice but to adjust and match that belief. It's like planting a seed in the ground. You may not see the plant right away, but if you keep watering and nurturing it, eventually it will break through the soil and grow. In the same way, your assumption is like a seed. If you hold on to it and keep nurturing it with your belief, it will eventually show up in your life. At times, this can feel challenging because you might not see immediate evidence. You might look around and say, I don't see any signs of this happening. But remember, faith is believing in the unseen. It's trusting that your desire is on its way to you, even if there's no physical proof yet. This is why persistence is so important. You have to keep holding on to your assumption, even when nothing seems to be changing. The truth is, everything you experience in the outer world is a reflection of what you believe on the inside. If you persist in thinking that you are healthy, wealthy, loved, or successful, the world will eventually mirror that back to you. The outer world is just a delayed reflection of your inner beliefs. It may take some time for your assumptions to show up in the physical world, but if you stay consistent in your belief, it will happen. Think of it like this. If you walk into a room and flip a light switch, the light doesn't turn on instantly, but it does turn on. In the same way, when you assume something is true, there might be a delay, but that doesn't mean it's not happening. It's just on its way. Your faith and persistence keep the light switch turned on, and eventually, the light will come. Let me tell you something else. There is no such thing as a coincidence. Everything that happens in your life is a result of the assumptions you hold within you. If you meet someone, it is because you have drawn that person into your life through your thoughts and feelings. If you experience success, it is because you have assumed yourself to be successful. If you experience failure, it is because you have assumed yourself to be a failure. Everything in your life is a reflection of your inner world. You may say, but I did not choose to be sick, or poor, or unhappy. But I tell you, at some level, you have assumed these things to be true for yourself. You may not have consciously chosen them, but at some level of your being, you have accepted them as true. And because you have accepted them, they have manifested in your life. The wonderful thing about life is that you have the power to change your assumptions at any time. It doesn't matter what you've believed up until this point, or what your life looks like right now. You can always decide to believe something different. You have the ability to choose new thoughts, new assumptions, and new beliefs about yourself and your life. This power is within you, and it's available to you at any moment. For example, you might have spent years believing that you're not healthy, or that you're not wealthy. Maybe you've assumed that you're not lovable, or that success is hard to come by. These are all just assumptions, and the good news is they can be changed. Just because you've thought a certain way in the past doesn't mean you have to keep thinking that way. You can choose to believe something new, something better, and when you make that choice, your life will start to change. If you want to experience health, start by assuming that you are healthy. Imagine yourself feeling strong, full of energy, and in perfect health. Begin to act as if you are already that healthy person. Your body will respond to the new assumption, and over time, you'll notice a shift. The same goes for wealth. If you want to experience abundance, you have to assume that you are already wealthy. See yourself living in financial freedom. Believe that money comes to you easily, and that you always have enough. When you do this, you're sending a clear message to the universe that you are already living in abundance, and your reality will shift to match that belief. The same principle applies to love. If you feel unloved or unwanted, it's likely because you're assuming that to be true, but you can change that. You can begin to assume that you are deeply loved, that people care about you, and that you are worthy of love. When you adopt this new belief and hold on to it, you'll notice a change in the way others treat you, and you'll start attracting more love into your life. It's all about changing the way you see yourself and the world. Success works the same way. If you've been struggling to achieve your goals or feel like success is out of reach, consider that you may have been assuming that success is difficult or impossible. But you can choose a different assumption. You can start to believe that success comes to you easily, that opportunities are always available, and that you are fully capable of achieving your dreams. The moment you shift your belief, the world will begin to show you evidence of your success. Now, the key to making these changes in your outer world is persistence. It's not enough to just think a new thought once or twice and expect everything to change overnight. You have to persist in your new assumption. You must continue to believe in your new reality, even if the outer world hasn't caught up yet. This is where most people get stuck. They look at the world around them, and if they don't see immediate results, they go back to their old beliefs. But the truth is, your outer world is always a reflection of your inner world. If you continue to believe in your new assumption, your outer world will eventually have no choice but to conform to your new belief. You must remember that you are the operant power in your life. No one else has the power to create your reality for you. You are the creator. You are God in human form. And because you are God, you have the power to change any situation, any circumstance, any condition in your life. There is nothing outside of you that can stop you from having what you want. The only thing that can stop you is your own doubt, your own fear, your own lack of faith. So I ask you, what are you assuming to be true about yourself right now? Are you assuming that you are not worthy of your desires? Are you assuming that you are not capable of achieving your dreams? If so, I urge you to let go of those limiting beliefs. They are not serving you. They are not the truth of who you are. The truth is that you are worthy. The truth is that you are capable. The truth is that you are already what you desire to be. You must live in the end. You must assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. You must act as if you are already the person you want to be. You must think, feel, and behave as if your desire is already a reality. When you do this, the world will rearrange itself to bring you what you want. But you must be patient. The manifestation of your desires may not happen overnight. It may take time for the outer world to catch up with your inner world. But if you persist in your assumption, if you continue to believe that what you want is already yours, it must come to pass. Do not be discouraged if you do not see immediate results. The seed you plant today will bear fruit tomorrow. Your job is to water that seed with your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. Your job is to continue to assume that what you want is already yours. And in time, you will see the evidence of your faith in the physical world. Nothing happens by accident. You are here for a reason. You are hearing this message for a reason. This is your reminder that you are the creator of your reality. This is your reminder that you have the power to change your life. This is your reminder that you are God, manifesting in human form. So, I ask you, what are you going to do with this knowledge? Are you going to continue to live as a victim of circumstance, or are you going to step into your power as a creator? Are you going to continue to accept the limitations of the 3D world, or are you going to create a new reality for yourself? The choice is yours. You can choose to believe that life is happening to you, or you can choose to believe that life is happening through you. You can choose to believe that you are at the mercy of fate, or you can choose to believe that you are the master of your destiny. There is a powerful force in the vastness of human life that compels us to reach for the stars, to dream of the unattainable, and to make our wildest dreams a reality. This power represents our unyielding will to keep going no matter how difficult things become. It's important to keep going, even when the outside world tells us our goals are impossible, because it is in the depths of our being that we have the strength to stay fast to our beliefs, to break free of the constraints society places on us, and to realize our deepest aspirations. Within each one of us, there exists a world beyond the confines of the physical realm, a realm where the intangible takes precedence over the tangible. It is in this mystical plane that we find the key to unlocking our true potential. We must dare to close our eyes against the facts of life and allow ourselves to become immersed in the wondrous tapestry of our own imaginations. Here we can conjure up visions of what we wish to see and hear as if our desires were already true. In the depths of our minds, we have the capacity to shape our realities and give form to our dreams. By assuming the feeling of their reality, we create a bridge between the ethereal realm of our imaginations and the material world that surrounds us. This bridge, forged by the power of our conviction and determination, allows us to traverse the chasm between our current circumstances and the future we envision for ourselves. As we navigate the path to our goals, we must maintain our belief in the power of our dreams, regardless of the obstacles that may arise. The universe is infinitely abundant, and within it lies all that we could ever need or desire. It is essential to recognize that our wishes are not simply fleeting thoughts or desires, but rather they are seeds of potential, patiently waiting to be nourished and cultivated by our unwavering faith. We require no external force or helper to grant us our deepest desires, for they already belong to us. It is merely a matter of reaching out and claiming them as our own. To call our desires into being, we must embrace the practice of imagining and feeling our wishes fulfilled. This act of mental and emotional alchemy serves as a catalyst for the manifestation of our dreams. We must be resolute in our conviction, steadfast in our belief, and unyielding in our pursuit of our goals. For it is through this unwavering determination that we are able to tap into the limitless reservoir of potential that resides within us. In the grand tapestry of existence, it is important to remember that our lives are not solely dictated by the whims of fate or circumstance. Instead, we are the architects of our own destinies, crafting our realities with the power of our thoughts, emotions, and intentions. It is within this understanding that we find the key to unlocking our true potential in living lives of purpose, passion, and fulfillment. The journey towards the fulfillment of our desires is one that requires us to persist in our assumptions and to dare to dream, even in the face of seemingly insurmountable challenges. By closing our eyes against the facts of life, we open ourselves up to the boundless possibilities that exist within the realm of our imaginations. As we assume the feeling of our desires reality, we create a powerful conduit between the world of our dreams and the world of our material existence. Let us be unyielding in our perseverance, unwavering in our conviction, and steadfast in our pursuit of our dreams. For it is through our unrelenting belief in the power of our desires that we can transform the intangible into the tangible and manifest the life we have always imagined. In the words of the great philosopher and poet Ralph Waldo Emerson, "Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail." May we all find the courage and determination to forge our own paths, to persist in our assumptions, and to bring our dreams into fruition. For it is within this journey of self-discovery and actualization that we uncover the true essence of our existence and unlock the limitless potential that resides within us all. Throughout history, human beings have been driven by an innate curiosity and desire to explore and create. From the dawn of civilization, we have consistently pushed the boundaries of what is possible, striving for greatness and aiming to leave our mark on the world. The law of assumption posits that it is not more difficult to create a castle than it is a button, and that our inherent power as creators can enable us to manifest our wildest dreams. The only limitations that exist are the ones we place on ourselves. So what is it that prevents most people from believing they can create larger things? The answer lies in our understanding of the laws governing the universe and our ability to recognize our own potential. Many individuals base their beliefs on what has been previously achieved, rather than exploring the infinite possibilities that lie ahead. By focusing on the past, we limit our potential to create and manifest greatness. However, when we embrace the law of assumption, we can free ourselves from these self-imposed limitations and step into a world of limitless possibilities. It is crucial to remember that we are not here to prove ourselves worthy, but rather to express our creative power and contribute to the world in our own unique way. In our journey to create big things, we may encounter resistance from those who doubt the effectiveness of the laws and principles we choose to follow. It is important to remain steadfast in our beliefs and not be swayed by the skepticism of others. Instead of attempting to prove our point through words, let our actions and the life we live serve as a shining example for others to follow. Many of us feel the need to justify any good that comes our way. This is often a result of deeply ingrained beliefs in our own unworthiness. Societal conditioning and cultural norms may have led us to doubt our inherent value and capabilities. However, it is essential to recognize that our physical existence is a testament to our worthiness and our deservedness to be, do, or have anything we desire. As we let go of these limiting beliefs, we open ourselves up to the power of the law of assumption. We can channel our creative energies into manifesting grand visions and achieving extraordinary feats. We are not meant to be mere regurgitators of the past, but rather pioneers of the future, constantly expanding the horizons of human potential. To bring into existence monumental creations, it is essential for us to wholeheartedly accept the inner strength and abilities that lie within us and have unwavering faith in the infinite opportunities that the future holds. As we embark on this journey towards greatness, we must cast aside the shackles of self-doubt and trepidation, boldly venturing forth into the unknown. By embodying this courageous spirit and tenaciously pursuing our dreams, we not only unlock our own potential, but also serve as an inspirational beacon for others to discover their own hidden capabilities. This ripple effect of awakened creativity and growth sets in motion a transformative wave, profoundly impacting the world around us and shaping it into a realm of unbridled possibility and achievement. In sum, we must abandon our self-imposed constraints and submit to the rule of assumption. Because of our immense creative potential, we can mold reality to better suit our needs and interests. The only thing stopping us from accomplishing our greatest dreams is our own lack of faith in ourselves. We have the ability to make enormous changes, so why bother making simply minor ones? We must now let our imaginations free rein in order to effect positive change in the world. In applying this principle as you rise in consciousness to the point where you are really grateful and happy for having received the thing desired, you automatically rejoice and give thanks inwardly. You have already accepted the gift which was but a desire before you rose in consciousness, and your faith is now the substance that shall clothe your desire. This rising in consciousness is the spiritual marriage where two shall agree upon being one, and their likeness or image is established on earth. For whatsoever you ask in my name, the same give I unto you. Whatsoever is quite a large measure. It is the unconditional. It does not state if society deems it right or wrong that you should ask it. It rests with you. Do you really want it? Do you desire it? That is all that is necessary. Life will give it to you if you ask in His name. His name is not a name that you pronounce with the lips. You can ask forever in the name of God or Jehovah or Christ Jesus, and you will ask in vain. Name means nature. So when you ask in the nature of a thing, results ever follow. To ask in the name is to rise in consciousness and become one in nature with the thing desired. Rise in consciousness to the nature of the thing, and you will become that thing in expression. Therefore, what things soever you desire, when you pray, believe that you receive them, and you shall receive them. Praying, as we have shown you before, is recognition. The injunction to believe that you receive is first person, present tense. This means that you must be in the nature of the things asked for before you can receive them. To dissolve a problem that now seems so real to you, all that you do is remove your attention from it. In spite of its seeming reality, turn from it in consciousness, become indifferent, and begin to feel yourself to be that which would be the solution of the problem. For instance, if you were imprisoned, no man would have to tell you that you should desire freedom. Freedom, or rather the desire of freedom, would be automatic. So why look behind the four walls of your prison bars? Take your attention from being imprisoned and begin to feel yourself to be free. Feel it to the point where it is natural. The very second you do so, those prison bars will dissolve. Apply this same principle to any problem. I am this He that will save you. If you are hungry, your Savior is food. If you are poor, your Savior is riches. If you are imprisoned, your Savior is freedom. If you are diseased, it will not be a man called Jesus who will save you, but health will become your Savior. As we yield to the laws and truths spoken by wise teachers and mentors, we finally understand that our previous efforts, though valiant, were misguided. It is not through struggle and resistance that we achieve our goals, but through embracing the power of our subconscious mind and harnessing the energy of the vortex. The moment has arrived for us to narrate the tale of our empowerment, embracing our inherent worthiness and delving into the profound wisdom of the law of assumption. Our collective journey entails the pursuit of comprehending the immense potential that lies within our imagination, immersing ourselves fully and passionately into this boundless sphere of possibilities. The realm of imagination serves as a sanctuary for clarity, power, love, and resolution, providing solace to those who possess the courage to believe in the tangible existence of their assumptions and place unwavering faith in the intricate workings of life. It is within this domain that we can truly flourish, harnessing the power of our creative minds and trusting the process as we navigate the vast landscape of our limitless potential. When we embark on the transformative journey of altering our self-conception, we inadvertently reshape the world that surrounds us. It is crucial to recognize that we need not bear the burden of modifying others, as they often serve as mirrors reflecting our personal self-perceptions. As we cultivate a newfound appreciation for our intrinsic worth and undergo a process of inner revaluation, we extend an invitation for others to acknowledge, confirm, and affirm the metamorphosis we have instigated within ourselves. By focusing on our individual growth and fostering self-awareness, we pave the way for a more harmonious existence as those around us begin to resonate with the positive changes that have emerged from our internal evolution. To harness the power of prayer, we must claim and appropriate our desires with a positive consciousness. Being conscious of poverty while praying for riches, for example, only serves to reinforce our state of poverty. In order to achieve success, we must assume the positive consciousness of the thing desired and allow the vortex to work its magic. Ultimately, the journey towards self-actualization and empowerment is one of deep introspection, surrender, and faith in the power of the subconscious mind. When we recognize the divine nature of our existence, we can approach life with a sense of gratitude and awe, embracing the knowledge that there is always more than enough to go around. In this mindset, scarcity and lack no longer have a place, as we trust in the divine source to provide for us and guide us on our journey. At the core of our being, we are divine creatures, born of the same source that has birthed the cosmos and all that exists within it. This understanding allows us to see ourselves in our true place as infinite beings with limitless potential. No longer do we view ourselves as mere mortals, struggling to survive in a world of finite resources. Instead, we realize that we are an integral part of the cosmic tapestry, woven together by the threads of divine love and wisdom. When we step into our true place as divine beings, we begin to experience a profound sense of wholeness, and our lives become imbued with purpose and meaning. We recognize that our existence is not arbitrary, but rather a unique expression of the divine source, and that we each play a vital role in the unfolding of the cosmic story. The key to unlocking the door to our limitless potential lies in our ability to transform our concept of self. Our perception of who we are and what we are capable of achieving directly influences our experiences and the reality we create. By altering our self-concept, we invite new possibilities and opportunities into our lives and dissolve the barriers that once held us back. This transformation begins with the recognition that we are more than our physical bodies and the sum of our past experiences. We are, in essence, divine beings with unlimited potential. By embracing this truth and allowing it to permeate every aspect of our lives, we set in motion a process of profound change that will reshape our world in harmony with our new self-concept. The wisdom of the ages, as expressed in the quote, "All things whatsoever you ask in prayer, believing, you shall receive," teaches us that our faith and belief in ourselves have the power to create the reality we desire. by recognizing our divine nature and our inherent connection to the infinite supply, we awaken to our true place in the cosmos. This understanding allows us to embark on a transformative journey, altering our concept of self and reshaping our reality in harmony with our newfound beliefs. The path to a fulfilling and extraordinary life lies in our ability to embrace our divine nature and the boundless potential within each of us. Through unwavering belief in ourselves and our connection to the divine source, we can manifest our dreams and create a world that reflects our highest aspirations. This journey of self-discovery and transformation is not only a testament to our limitless potential, but also a reminder that we are all essential threads in the cosmic tapestry of life. Let us be inspired by this profound truth and strive to live each day in alignment with our true selves, guided by the light of faith and the boundless love of the divine source. Have you ever felt like you were working hard to make your dreams come true, but nothing was happening? Have you ever wished for a full life only to find that you had to work hard and have little? If so, what if I told you there was an easier way to get everything you want? What if I told you that you don't have to do anything to be prosperous and happy? It may sound too good to be true, but there is a simple way to get rich and make all your wishes and desires come true, and you can do it. The key to achieving this effortless way of manifesting is faith. Faith is a powerful force that can move mountains and create miracles. As we navigate the path to our goals, we must maintain our belief in the power of our dreams, regardless of the obstacles that may arise. The universe is infinitely abundant, and within it lies all that we could ever need or desire. It is essential to recognize that our wishes are not simply fleeting thoughts or desires, but rather they are seeds of potential, patiently waiting to be nourished and cultivated by our unwavering faith. We require no external force or helper to grant us our deepest desires, for they already belong to us. It is merely a matter of reaching out and claiming them as our own. To call our desires into being, we must embrace the practice of imagining and feeling our wishes fulfilled. This act of mental and emotional alchemy serves as a catalyst for the manifestation of our dreams. We must be resolute in our conviction, steadfast in our belief, and unyielding in our pursuit of our goals. For it is through this unwavering determination that we are able to tap into the limitless reservoir of potential that resides within us. In the grand tapestry of existence, it is important to remember that our lives are not solely dictated by the whims of fate or circumstance.